Box jellyfish. Box jellyfish, especially the Australian box jellyfish, Chironex fleckeri, are known for their lethality and complex structure. Unlike regular jellyfish, box jellyfish are cube-shaped and have a well-developed nervous system, including 24 eyes, allowing them to navigate and actively hunt. Found in the waters of Australia and Southeast Asia, box jellyfish are among the most venomous creatures on Earth. Their venom, contained in nematocysts, stinging cells, on their tentacles, causes excruciating pain, paralysis, cardiac arrest, and death. A box jellyfish sting can kill a person in just a few minutes. Survivors may suffer lifelong scars. Although an antidote exists, it must be administered quickly. Box jellyfish pose a serious danger to swimmers and surfers, especially during their breeding season. Research into box jellyfish venom is ongoing to better understand its effects and develop more effective treatments. Despite their danger, box jellyfish are an important part of the marine ecosystem, and their conservation is also important. African elephant. Although the African elephant, Loxodonta africana, is an iconic symbol of wildlife and a seemingly herbivore, it can be extremely dangerous, especially when it feels threatened or when it is protecting its young. Elephants are the largest land animals, and their weight and force can cause serious injury or death. Elephants kill hundreds of people in Africa every year, especially in areas where human-wildlife conflict occurs. Elephants can attack crops, destroy homes, and kill people who try to drive them away. Females protecting their young are especially dangerous. Elephants can also be aggressive if they are injured or suffering from illness. It is important to remember that elephants are wild animals and should be treated with respect and care. Preserving their habitat is key to reducing human-elephant conflict. An increase in elephant populations has also led to an increase in incidents. Indian red scorpion. The Indian red scorpion, Hottentotta tamulus, is one of the most dangerous scorpions in the world. It lives in India, Pakistan, and Nepal. Its venom contains a powerful neurotoxin and cardiotoxin, which causes severe pain, swelling, nausea, vomiting, difficulty breathing, arrhythmia and, in severe cases, death. In children and the elderly, the sting of the Indian red scorpion is especially dangerous. Mortality from stings from this scorpion is quite high, especially in rural areas where there is no access to medical care. Indian red scorpions are often found near human habitation, which increases the risk of stings. They are active at night and hide during the day under rocks, tree bark, and other dark places. It is important to exercise caution in areas where this scorpion lives and wear shoes, especially at night. An antidote exists, but it must be administered as soon as possible after the sting. Fugu fish. Fugu fish, or pufferfish, is a delicacy in Japan, but it is also one of the most dangerous foods in the world. Certain organs, especially the liver and ovaries, contain tetrodotoxin, an extremely powerful neurotoxin that blocks nerve signals and causes paralysis. Eating improperly prepared fugu fish can be fatal within a few hours. Symptoms of poisoning include numbness of the lips and tongue, paralysis, difficulty breathing, and eventually death by suffocation. In Japan, chefs who prepare fugu must have a special license and undergo rigorous training to learn how to properly remove the poisonous organs. Only qualified chefs can prepare fugu safely. Despite the dangers, fugu remains a popular delicacy, and many people risk their lives to try this unusual fish. It is believed that a small dose of poison gives the dish a special tingling sensation. Golden poison frog. The golden poison frog, Philobates terribilis, deservedly takes the top spot on our list as one of the most poisonous creatures on the planet. Found in a small region of the rainforests of Colombia, this tiny frog, just 5 centimeters long, contains enough poison to kill 20 adult humans or about 20,000 mice. Its venom, batrachotoxin, blocks nerve signals, leading to paralysis and cardiac arrest. Local indigenous tribes used the frog's venom to poison arrows, hence their reputation. Despite its danger, the golden poison frog is endangered due to deforestation and gold mining, making it even more rare and valuable for conservation. Its bright yellow color is a warning to predators of its deadly venom. Surprisingly, captive-bred frogs are not poisonous, indicating that they get their toxins from their diet, presumably from certain types of ants and other insects. This makes them even more mysterious and highlights the importance of preserving their natural habitat. The golden poison frog is a shining example of how beauty and danger can exist in one tiny creature. Brazilian wandering spider. The Brazilian wandering spider, Phonutria, also known as the banana spider, is one of the most venomous spiders in the world. It gets its name from its habit of hiding in banana bunches, making accidental encounters with humans quite likely. It is found in the tropical forests of South America. The venom of this spider contains a powerful neurotoxin that causes severe pain, increased blood pressure, increased heart rate, and, in severe cases, death. In men, a bite from a Brazilian wandering spider can cause a painful and prolonged erection, priapism, which can lead to permanent damage to the penis. This effect is due to the venom acting on the blood vessels. Although a bite from a Brazilian wandering spider is extremely painful and potentially dangerous, an antidote exists and fatalities are relatively rare. It is important to take care when handling bananas and other fruits to avoid accidental contact with these spiders. Research into the venom continues and it may have potential medical uses. Hippopotamus. The hippopotamus, Hippopotamus amphibius, may look slow and clumsy, but it is one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. Hippos are very territorial and aggressive, especially in the water. They will attack boats and people who enter their territory. Hippos are armed with huge tusks that can be up to 50 centimeters long, and they use them to cause serious injuries. They often attack from below, capsizing boats and biting people. Hippos are also very fast on land and can outrun people. Hippos kill more people in Africa each year than lions or crocodiles. Most attacks occur near bodies of water, where hippos spend most of the day. It is important to be careful around bodies of water in Africa and avoid approaching hippos. Lionfish. The lionfish, Pterois, is a beautiful but dangerous fish found in tropical waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. It has colorful stripes and long, fan-shaped fins. However, these fins contain venomous spines that can cause severe pain and even death. A lionfish sting causes severe pain, swelling, nausea, vomiting, and difficulty breathing. In rare cases, a sting can cause paralysis and cardiac arrest. Lionfish are becoming increasingly common in the Atlantic Ocean, where they are an invasive species and pose a threat to native fish and coral reefs. Lionfish are not aggressive, but if disturbed, they will defend themselves using their venomous spines. It is important to exercise caution when swimming or diving in areas where lionfish live and to avoid approaching them. Australian Taipan. The Australian taipan, Arxeurinus microlepidotus, is known as the most venomous snake on land. It lives in the arid regions of Australia. Its venom is extremely potent and contains neurotoxins, procoagulants, and myotoxins. A bite from a taipan can cause paralysis, bleeding disorders, and muscle damage. Without treatment, a taipan bite is almost always fatal. Fortunately, taipans rarely come into contact with humans and deaths from their bites are rare. However, if a bite does occur, medical attention should be sought immediately. The Australian taipan has a calm nature, but if disturbed, it becomes very aggressive. The availability of an antidote has significantly reduced the mortality rate from bites from this snake. Saltwater crocodile. The saltwater crocodile, Crocodilus porosus, is the largest reptile in the world and one of the most dangerous predators. It lives in the saltwater waters of Australia, India, and Southeast Asia. Saltwater crocodiles are very strong and aggressive animals, and they attack anything that moves, including people. They wait for their prey underwater and attack suddenly, grabbing it with their powerful jaws. Saltwater crocodiles can grow up to 7 meters in length and weigh over a ton. They have an extremely strong bite that can break bones. Saltwater crocodiles pose a serious danger to people living near their habitat. It is important to exercise caution near bodies of water in areas where saltwater crocodiles live and to avoid swimming in muddy water.